therefore, I always suggest to people, whoever I meet, whenever I meet, that they should read this book on theory of constraint, which is the goal. And the second book is choice. CCPM is nothing but a list of activities that you need to do in order to reach or to carry out a particular event. Thinking processes of TOC is the most fundamental, you may call it pillar or whatever you do. A process of ongoing improvement, that itself is PUGI. Set yourself a goal. What do you want out of life? And then relentlessly go after it with a proper focus.
When I was interviewed for Fleetguard Filters Private Limited, I was asked a question if I know about theory of constraint. I didn't know anything about it then, but after being in the organization for a while now, I understand that's the DNA of the organization and possibly the best way to do the business. Now let's understand from Mr. Niranjan Kirloskar, Managing Director, Fleetguard Filters Private Limited, how does this theory of constraint works in day-to-day life. So let's begin. No filter NK. So what is TOC or theory of constraint in a layman's language?
Very simple. If you ask me TOC, it means focus. Whatever you are doing, focus on only one thing. And what does that mean? Let me just explain. If you take a chain, any chain, the strength of the chain lies in its weakest link. So if I want to strengthen this chain or improve this chain, I have to strengthen that link which is the weakest. If I strengthen a link which is not the weakest, the chain will remain the same. The strength of the chain will remain the same. In that is in the most simplest language. Do not try to do too many things. Just focus on one core activity which is the constraint in the system and which can give you substantial benefits.
Okay.
So this TOC was founded, invented, whatever, by Dr. Eliyahu Goldratt. He was from Israel, Tel Aviv, and unfortunately he passed away in 2011. But he was the one who came up with this TOC, theory of constraint. And I firmly believe in that. Our entire organization runs on that, as you already said, that it's the DNA of Fleetguard. And life has been made simple because of TOC.
Excellent. So can we start with one example, which is in day-to-day life, which everybody, all our viewers can understand, which, runs on the principle of TOC.
Let's take an example of a housewife.
Okay.
She has many activities at home.
Yes.
A lot of activities.
Too many.
Now, I'm just taking an example over here of a housewife. Let not actual housewife or ladies take a call or that. No offense on this. I'm just taking it as an example. So let's take a housewife. She has many activities at home. Right from morning
till the evening,
till night. She has to wake up in the morning, make tea for the husband. If in-laws are there, for them. Kids, breakfast. Breakfast for everybody. She has to send the kids to the school. Then she has to cook, etc., etc. So there are a lot of activities which are going on. Now, what does she do? She focuses on the activities which are a priority. And she has put a timeline to it.
Yes.
If the kids have to go to school at 7:30 and if the husband has to leave at 8:30, she doesn't do things for her husband first.
Yeah.
She'll do it for the kids because they are going to leave at 7:30. Then I have 1 more hour for husband.
Right.
Here, unknowingly, she's following TOC. She's following a process which has been written down, and keep on following that process, you are automatically going to get a particular result. Does she buy sugar, or let us say milk, or bread, or eggs, or butter, the daily things that are required? Does she order something for a period of 3 months? Normally she doesn't. She won't. She will see what is the consumption pattern.
Yes.
She will see how much sugar I need every week, how many eggs at an average do I need, how much bread do I need, how much butter do I need, and so on and so forth. And she will exactly order it from the grocery stores as per her consumption,
Yeah.
with a little bit of buffer. Now that buffer will depend on the calculation done by the housewife in her mind. There is no formula to it.
Yeah.
It is her intuition, it is her experience, but she is following nothing but theory of constraints. Wow. She's working on the replenishment model, and she's making the product, which is, let us say, whatever food she is cooked, tea, coffee, whatever, she is making it available at the shortest lead time to any guest or to any family member which is coming, who's visiting the home, or family member like husband or kids who are already staying there. But see the entire thing. What she's doing is actually theory of constraint. From the time the order has been placed, I want a cup of tea. In a period of 15 minutes, the person will get a hot cup of tea. Now, what is the maximum lead time? Getting the raw material. That raw material is already there. But is that raw material which is there, which is already there in the kitchen, is it for a period of 1 year? No. It can be maximum for 2 days, 3 days, a week.
Yeah.
So a housewife is already using TOC, however, unknowingly.
So when you told all of this, I started visualizing my own day at my own home. And I realized that I am a pro user of TOC at my own home, in my own way. Having said this, there is one more concept called critical chain project management, CCPM. So can you tell our viewers, how does CCPM help one in a personal life example?
See, critical chain project management, which is more known as CCPM.
CCPM, yes.
For easy remembrance. CCPM is nothing but a list of activities that you need to do in order to reach or to carry out a particular event. It can be an event.
Okay.
It can be a product development.
Mm-hmm.
It can be a party, whatever. So, I mean, party, or it comes in the event. But what we use CCPM is for product development.
Yeah.
Now, even if you take a product development, there are too many activities involved.
Yeah.
To develop that product. So, how will I develop that product in the fastest way possible so that I can service my customer? That's the whole idea. And therefore, there is something called as a critical chain.
Okay.
Which is critical chain project management. Now, what is critical chain? If I take what are the activities for developing a product, which is that activity which is going to take the longest time to complete, right? So let us assume product X, there are maybe 10 activities involved in that. And in that, there is activity number 6 or item number 6, which is going to take 90 days to complete. Rest of them, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 7 and 8, all these activities, they are going to take some maybe 3 days, some maybe 20 days, some maybe 10 days. So where do I focus? Obviously,
The
the longest path, which is 90 days. Right? Because an activity which is 20 days, even if it happens on 22nd day, it's not going to matter. Now, how can I use it in, let us say, in my personal life? It's a very simple thing. I want to throw a party at my place,
Okay.
at my home. What is the longest lead time in arranging a party? At sending invites to the invitees, with making that list is, according to me, the longest. It takes the longest time to think who I should call and whom I
For
should not
what?
call,
And
and for what. I spoke about this. I want certain people
who have to come.
who have to come. Therefore, I have to get their confirmation.
Yes.
Therefore, I have to send them the message. And they are not going to, I cannot assume that they are going to reply to me in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. They are going to take their own time. So I have to keep on following up. So that's the longest lead time. So first, I will start working on that particular thing, because that is going to take the longest time. Fixing up the menu doesn't matter. That's hardly a 2 days job.
Yeah.
Fixing of menu is at my home. What are the drinks that I'm going to give? We normally and usually know what kind of drinks people will have. So we know that it just, even today now, you blink it,
You will
get it.
Yeah, true.
So you don't have to go anywhere.
Correct. Not lead time.
So always work, whenever you are doing any project, even at home, always try to write down what are the activities. List of activities. Write them down on a piece of paper and check which is the longest time that is going. Start with that activity first. And when you start with that activity, remember, for that particular activity, if you have resource one, let's say husband and wife.
Yeah.
Okay, you decide that husband, you will work on this longest lead time, so that the second resource, which is the wife, can then work on
Other
activities which are of shorter lead times. Now, of course, you are alone at home and you are going to throw a party, then you have to do everything yourself. But then, again, longest lead time is what? List of invitees. First, I will finish list of invitees. List of invitees finished. Stop. I will come back to this activity later, when I start getting replies.
Yeah.
Till then, I have nothing to do in that activity. Then I'll go to activity 2, 3, 4, whatever.
Again, I think it brings back to the idea of focus and
Focus.
How do you remain?
Yes, focus. And people feel that if I do multitasking,
Yeah.
I'm great.
Yeah, I'm too good. Yeah.
I'm too good. No, it doesn't work that way. You will mess up everything.
Well, that was quite an eye-opener in terms of how do you look at things. Having said this, there's also the thinking process, which is critical backbone of TOC. So can you show us, or give us some example of how the thinking process can be utilized for personal life?
Thinking processes of TOC is the most fundamental, you may call it pillar or whatever you want to call it. The most important thing in the entire theory of constraint or TOC is based on thinking processes, which is thinking tools. Now, there are a lot of thinking tools involved. Current reality tree, prerequisite tree, future reality tree, cloud. Resolving the conflict cloud is one tool that one can use for solving the stress problems.
Okay.
Because that helps you in taking a decision.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
Correct.
What thinking processes actually teach you is, just now I spoke about this conflict cloud. What it teaches you is that you are thinking on certain lines.
Correct.
That I am so and so. That this may happen. And I am thinking that on the basis of some assumptions that my mind is making.
Yeah.
There is assumption.
There is assumption.
Always there is an assumption for your thinking. Example, just let me give you an example. Immediately on my personal thing, nothing is coming to my mind, but in, let's say, business, if in order to increase my profit, I must reduce my costs, because reduction of cost increases the profit is an assumption.
It's an assumption, yes.
How true, how
It's not
false, I don't know, but that is an assumption.
Yeah.
Right? Same way, there is something called as a necessary condition and a sufficiency condition in TOC thinking processes. Example, necessary condition is, in order to live, I must eat.
Yeah.
Or in order to live, I must breathe.
Breathe. Yeah.
These are necessary conditions, you don't have a choice. But in order to live, I must exercise. Not necessary. Even if you don't exercise, you're going to survive.
You will live, yes.
You're going to live.
Yeah.
So that is where sufficiency comes into play.
Okay. Okay.
Just by eating and breathing, am I going to live healthy? No. It is, if you exercise, you will be better
off. Correct.
So all these assumptions, there are necessary assumptions and sufficiency assumptions. So most of the people live on necessary assumptions. I have to do this because why? Your thinking will come into place.
Yes.
Most of the time, and most of the times you will realize, 99% of the times you will realize that those assumptions which you had made are all invalid.
Okay.
Or even if one is invalid,
that
entire thinking is wrong, flawed.
Okay.
So in thinking, in personal life, if you have to use thinking processes. Example, thinking processes says what to change.
Okay.
What do I want to change?
So maybe I sleep late and I want to sleep early.
Okay, so let us take lifestyle.
Yeah, lifestyle.
I want to change my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Now the next logical question. Theory of constraint works on logic.
Okay.
Next logical question is obviously, okay, you want to change your lifestyle. Means what? Please define.
Yeah.
You want to start eating healthy? Do you want to start sleeping early? Do you want to exercise for 2 hours a day? What? Lifestyle change means what? Do you want to start drinking? Do you want to stop drinking?
Okay. Yeah, it can be.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
It's
Yes.
a lifestyle. So, do you want to start a diet? Do you want to change your diet? What does that mean? Yeah. So you start thinking. That is what thinking processes teaches you. Okay, now, what is my problem right now? Which problem am I trying to solve? Most of the people will never understand or know what problem are they trying to solve. They will just talk something that I want to do this, I want to start doing this, I want to start doing that. Why? Why do you want to do it? First, be clear about it. Thinking comes into play. So in lifestyle, let us take, there may be numerous activities. Let us take one of them. I want to sleep early.
Right.
Let's take one example. That's my goal. I want to sleep early and I want to wake up early. Now, I want to sleep early means, first, please define early.
Yeah.
Again, you start thinking. So what to change to? What to change? It's my sleeping pattern. My sleeping pattern today is 12 midnight or 11:30 midnight, 12 midnight to 9 a.m. in the morning is my pattern. What to change to? 9:30 to 5 a.m. Because my goal is I want to remain healthy. I have realized that if I sleep well, most of my problems are come into control. Most of them. Not all, but most of them. Sleep is a very important factor.
Yes.
A good sleep. Then I go backwards. Why am I sleeping at 11:30? What are the activities that I'm doing? What I need to change in those? So what to change to? What to change? What to change to? And then comes how.
Okay.
When you come to what to change to and then how, then you will start thinking, I'm coming home very late. I'm unnecessarily binge watching. I'm unnecessarily playing games on my phone. I'm playing Candy Crush on the phone.
Correct. True.
So, all these, if you use TOC and thinking processes, you will definitely come out of all these issues. Definitely. There is no doubt about that. And therefore, I always suggest to people, whoever I meet, whenever I meet them, I suggest that they should read this book on theory of constraint, which is the goal. And the second book is, which he has written, which is a fantastic book, is Choice. The Choice.
The Choice.
The Choice.
Yeah.
So,
I think excellent reads for our audience
yeah.
and the viewers also to look at. A couple of more questions. There is one concept called PUGI, process of ongoing improvement.
Yeah.
So how can one utilize that in a personal life example?
No, see, PUGI, process of ongoing improvement, that itself is PUGI. So, any activity that you are carrying out today,
Okay.
as we called it, replenishment model or thinking processes or whatever, the only thing is that use PUGI or the process of ongoing improvement only where it relates to the goal that you have set for yourself.
Okay.
Don't try to use PUGI on something which is irrelevant. It's not going to make any sense.
Correct. Correct.
So if I've decided that I'm going to exercise or take a walk daily for 30 minutes, how will I get to 35 minutes? How will I get to 40 minutes? How will I get to 45 minutes?
Okay.
It's an ongoing improvement. Nothing is static here. Everything is dynamic. And if you go and get into static lifestyle, I don't think so you're going to survive too much.
Yeah, that is true. So, to summarize today's discussion or this particular session, what is that one thing from the theory of constraint? You spoke about many concepts that you have imbibed in your personal life.
Set yourself a goal. What do you want out of life?
Okay.
And then relentlessly go after it with a proper focus.
Okay.
Today I am going to learn singing. Tomorrow suddenly I start thinking, oh, today I will start learning guitar. Oh, day after I say, no, I will start piano class. Don't do that. Pick up one thing and focus on it.
Excellent. So, for our viewers, the focus is what Mr. Niranjan Kirloskar spoke, which is the key, according to him, for the concept of TOC, which he has imbibed. Let's continue our discussion over the next podcast. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.